Howdy y'all, welcome to Sam's Whiskey Bar. I am Mr. Sam, and the other day I was asked a question, and that was, what bottle of whiskey that I can find should I get a coworker of mine $30 and under? Well, we have a $30 and under budget blind, a Beam budget blind. What we have here is subscribe, share, do all those things first, and stick around and find out.
I was built to last when the waves are weaving. I could change the past with all I'm achieving. Got my foot on the gas, never stop competing. If you break my glass, then this life's gonna end.
I wanna be the best in the game, invest in my name.
Is this Beam budget blind, and we have a Jim Beam Black, 7-year aged. This is what I ended up recommending to her, this Jim Beam Winter Reserve. I mean, it's festive, it's the holiday season, and I quite like it. It's not bad at all. This is a 6-year aged bourbon. I don't know, I know it's finished in a toasted barrel, so they might be counting that toasted finish into that age statement, don't know. And then what I wanted to have with it is this Jim Beam single barrel. All of these bottles are $30 or under. Pretty findable in my area, and I'm in Kansas. It's a hard hunting state unless you know somebody. Now this one comes in at 108 proof. I didn't suggest this because they told me that this person is not a neat drinker, likes to mix it. I was tempted to say this, but holidays, I suggested the Winter Reserve. Now the funny thing about this single barrel that I picked up in Kentucky while we were there is it's not age stated. I mean, I looked, I don't know if you can see how small the writing is on this thing. I grabbed my very fashionable, and guys, I have bifocal contacts on. So I grabbed my readers just to read this thing, man. This single barrel Kentucky straight bourbon whiskey, selected batch, barrel number, whatever. A long number. I looked up this barrel number, trying to get an age statement, couldn't get it. Read all this really little stuff right here. I mean, it is hard to read, guys. Less than 1% of barrels are hand selected by our expert distillers to become Jim Beam single barrel bourbons. The individual barrel number stands as testament to the truly unique profile and flavor of every bottle. Looked on the back by the barcode, sometimes they put it there. So this is non-age stated, which means that it has been aged a minimum of 4 years. If you have a non-age stated, can't find the age statement anywhere, minimum of 4 years. So we got a 7, a 6, and maybe 4, maybe older, single barrel. And I'm just gonna go through here and see which one I like best blind. I've already mixed them up. I've been trying to get peanut flavor on stuff. I can get a nutty flavor. To specifically say peanut, it takes me a little bit. Maybe if it's a screwball, I definitely get peanut on a screwball. You know, knowing that Jim Beam Winter's Reserve is toasted, I should be able to pick that out. And I think this is it. Winter Reserve, toasted. Okay, now I know that that one is the toasted. I did get that toasted profile on the nose. I'm gonna mix them up again. Pardon me. I don't know what's what, guys. I really don't. I'm going to go to the palate. I noticed a really nice maple, caramel, sweet vanilla smell on one of them. I'm thinking it's probably the single barrel, probably why it got pulled to be a single barrel. So if you're looking for a gift for somebody who is a little more into whiskey, might drink neat rather than mix it, maybe the single barrel coming in at 108 proof is more their jam. These are sub 90 pours here. Well, I think the black is right at 90. Yeah, the black is right at 90. The Winter Reserve is 86. So very close in proof, those two. Sweet, oak influence. More oak influence. Vanilla. Okay. I should be cleaning my palate. Not going to do it. All pretty much the same profile, just a little bit different. Oh, I like that one. Okay, I did pick up a little nuttiness on this one. Picking up oak on the nose. Make a good cologne. This one would make a good cologne. Some sweeter notes. Some age on it. It reminds me very much of this first one I had, but on this first one, I was getting some maples and some caramels, I believe. God, there was a little hint of apple on there, which is nice to find on a Jim Beam sub $30 bottle. That's some good sweet heat. I'm betting that is the 108 proof piece of candy right there from Jim Beam. Tamed down, but more oak influence on this one. More oak tannin on my mouth. I like the other two better. This one has a neat little toasted to it. I'm going to say this is the Winter Reserve again. That is the Winter Reserve. A good pour. I got way more sweet off of these two. So if I had to say, I would say that this is the Black 7-year. I got nice sweet, a little lesser proof, and a very good amount of oak on it, which I just love the heavier oaked bourbons. Maybe it's just me, but I like it. Very fresh and clean smelling, almost like the wife just cleaned the house and lit a nice candle. What is that? Is that a little floral, fresh, springy, a little nutty behind it. Great on the palate for a lower proof. So I'm going to say this is the black. That is the Black 7-year. And my favorite out of all of these is this 108 proof single barrel. Wish I knew how old it is, but I liked the nose and the mouth on this one so much more than the other two. And it could be that I'm just a higher proof whiskey drinker, and that's kind of, I like a little bit of a sting. I like to know that I am drinking the whiskey. Now, these are my first drinks of the night, so I think if I would have just stayed in that range, those two would have played well together. This one kind of knocks them down to a lesser proof on my palate, doesn't give me as much once I went to this on the mouth. Yeah, that single barrel is very good. If you can find these Jim Beam single barrels, really any of these three Jim Beam products, add them to your portfolio. Where are you out? 90 bucks for the three of them? How many of us spend that on one bottle all the time? Guilty. Anyways, guys, any three of these, a great gift opportunity for the holidays. And who doesn't want to get a nice, even a not so nice, how about an inexpensive, decent bourbon? I like saving some money in my pocket, and I like to have a good bourbon for the price. Some of these could hang with $50 bottles. So I know Jim Beam gets crapped on a lot of times for the nuttiness and whatnot, but these are three very good, low-cost Jim Beam products that you wouldn't be ashamed to give as a gift. So thank you guys for sticking around. Catch me next time, like I always say, but before you catch me next time, like, subscribe, share, and comment. Go watch last week's video. Comment. You might have a chance to win a rye, a store pick rye, a high proof Blue Note store pick rye. Comment on the short, comment on the video.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show
never slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll